All right, guys, so campaign optimization strategy number 4 is search term optimization. One of the most important ways to optimize, really simple to understand, and I'm going to break it down for you. Just a little note here, inside of Seller Central, it's nearly impossible. You can't really do this because they don't really give you the information that you need in order to find the search terms that are underperforming. You would have to download the report, you'd have to do some work with Excel spreadsheets, and then find the search terms and then enter them in as a negative exact or a negative phrase. But here inside of Entourage, it's all clearly laid out for you. And I'm going to break down step by step exactly what we would do to optimize this campaign. So when you log into PPC Entourage, you click on a campaign, you're going to click on search term optimization, okay? So you're going to see that there's going to be different columns here. There's going to be profitable search terms, non-profitable search terms, and time-saving filters. By default, you're going to land on the non-profitable search terms. So what we're going to show you is we're going to show you all of the search terms that are underperforming. Either they have lots of clicks but no sales, which means they have a 0% ACOS. They're going to be listed right over here. Maybe they're above your ACOS target zone, what we set before of 40%. They would be listed right over here. Or if they have no ad spend whatsoever, they would be listed right over here. Okay, so that's going to be in the non-profitable search terms. You can also look at the profitable search terms, but I want to focus in on the non-profitable search terms. As we come down the page over here, you're going to notice that all of the search terms that are inside of this campaign are going to be listed in the all ad groups column. You could also go into each individual ad group, but for me, that takes a lot of time. I'd rather see them all at once in the all ad groups column. Now let's dive into what this means over here, search terms only. So as you guys know, that keywords and search terms can be the same thing. An example of an exact match type, let's say cat litter mat is the keyword. It could also be the search term, right? Because it's an exact match. But many times they're different. By selecting search terms only, we are going to exclude the stemmed keyword. We're going to exclude the actual keyword from the results over here. The reason being is you want to optimize the keywords on a keyword bid price level. You don't want to do a negative exact or a negative phrase match to the keyword because that's going to take you out of the game for everything associated with that keyword. So we wanted to use this as a fail-safe to protect you from doing a negative optimization on an actual keyword. So what you're going to see here are just the search terms associated to those keywords. And as you can see, here's the search term, here's the match type, and here's the associated keyword, right? So very simple and straightforward. And here is how they're performing. Next, we have new term only. So what does this mean? New term only means that we're only going to show you the search terms that haven't already been optimized out. If you came here 2 or 3 months ago and you did some negative exacts, they're not going to show up on this list again. The reason being is we want to show you what's new to optimize, not what you've optimized in the past. There's other places to see that inside of Entourage in the campaign dashboard. You can view all the negatives. We want to show you potential new opportunities to save money, so I highly suggest that you keep this checked off. New terms only. The next is to remove the ASINs because we don't want to clutter up the results below with a bunch of ASINs that you can't do anything about in this section over here. Okay, so now how would I go about optimizing this campaign? Well, as you can see, this particular search term, which is related to this keyword, has 7 clicks and no sales. So this would be a great opportunity to save some money. What I would do is I would select this here, and I would add negatives to a campaign. Here's the search term, confirm that. And once again, we would do this on an ad group level because we want to be very specific and precise and go into the ad group and put it right where it belongs and click on confirm. That will go to Seller Central and you'll have a negative in your campaign, which will then show up in the dashboard over here under the negative section for this campaign. Okay, so now that is one way to do it. And again, a negative exact. I wanted to also show you the time-saving filters. So time-saving filters is really cool because it's going to show you all of the search terms, across all of your ad groups in this particular campaign that have 5 clicks but no sales, right? Pretty cool because what I can do then is I can find these heavy hitters that are eating up my ad spend, and all at once I can then go ahead and I can add these negative keywords to my add negatives to a campaign right over here, okay? Click on confirm, I would do an ad group level, and then go ahead and go from there, all right? And that would sync with Amazon. All right, so this is search term optimization. For the most part, we're going to use this in terms of using it for a negative exact match. All right, very simple and straightforward. Find the ones that are costing you the most amount of money, do a negative exact match on an ad group level, and now you're no longer wasting money on ad spend for the search terms that are underperforming in the